Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Biocraving. In my first video we have covered some of the question of chapter 1. Now we will continue with the part 2 of that video. So let's continue with the question. A taxa is different from the taxon because options are: it is higher taxonomic categories than taxon, it is lower taxonomic categories than taxon, and third, it is the plural of taxon, and the fourth, it is the singular of taxon. Okay, so what is the answer? Yes, answer is the C1. It is the plural of the taxon. Now next, 24th. As we go from species to kingdom in a taxonomic hierarchy, the number of common characteristic, option A, will decrease, option B will increase, option C remain same, and D may increase or decrease. Yes, so what is the answer? Yes, answer is A, will decrease. Now next, species is considered as dash. Options are: the largest taxon of taxonomy or classification, B, the smallest taxon of taxonomy or classification, C, both smallest and largest unit of taxonomy or classification, and D, none of the above. Yes, so what is the answer? Yes, answer is, it is the smallest taxon of the taxonomy of classification. Okay. Okay, next question. Two different genera are classified in the same taxonomic category family. Which statement is correct about their classification? Okay, so options are: A, the same class but different species, B, a different class and different order, C, the same phylum but different class, and the D, a different kingdom and different phylum. Yes, so answer is, it is the A, the same class but different species. Next, 27th, choose the incorrect match. A, order, a group of related families. B, genus, a group of related species. C, class, a group of related orders. And D, division, a group of related phyla. So what is the answer? Here they have asked about the incorrect match. So D is the incorrect. Why? Because it is the group of related classes. Yes. Next, 28. Pisum and Panthera are genus and species. Options: A, true, B, false, C, cannot say, and D, partially true or false. So what is the answer? Yes, answer is the D. Why? Because Pisum is the genus of plant and Panthera is the genus of animals. Next, 29th. Arrange the following in ascending order of similar characteristic. So here the orders are family, genus, class, and species. Okay, and option, here you can see the option. So what is the right answer? Yes, the right answer is the A1. Okay, here the species will be the lowest and the class will be at the top among all these four. Now next, which of the following suffix used for units of classification in plants indicate a taxonomic categories of family? Okay, so options are given: A, B, C, D, and what will be the answer? Yes, answer will be the C wing. As we know, when we speak about the family like a Solanaceae, its suffix is AC, like that. Okay. Now 31st, which one of the following organism is correctly matched with a particular name taxonomic categories? Options are given: A. Tiger, tigris the species; B. Cuttlefish, mollusca a class; C. Humans, primata the family; and D. Housefly, musca an order. So what will be the answer? Yes, answer is A. That is tiger, tigris, the species, that is the correctly matched. So what about the others? So here the mollusca is not the class, it is a phylum. Primata is not the family, it is order, and the musca is the genus. Okay. 32, match the following column. Okay, if you have watched my first video, then you may have remembered that what are the rules I have told you earlier when such questions are asked. So here they have given family, kingdom, order, species and genus in column 1 and in column 2 with which they match. Okay, so just look for it, which match. So here, as per my rules, you may be knowing that kingdom match with the plantae. Now as the kingdom match with the plantae, now go in the option, which option have B as a 4. Yes, we can see that these two A and B have the same. Now look for the another similar one. For example, you know that species is the tuberosum. Now go for checking with which it matches. Yes, it matches with the A1. So our answer will be the A1. Okay, whenever such a questions are asked, just follow these rules. Okay, now next questions are of assertion and reasoning. Here the options are given. All the options will be same for the questions, the question which we will discuss now. Okay, so let's move with that. Now 33, assertion is non-living organism exhibit growth but not the cell division, and reason, cell differentiation occur exclusively in living organism. So what will be the answer? Yes, answer is B, that both A and R are true, both are true, but R is not the correct explanation of the A. Okay, then the next 34, assertion, death is considered as the regulatory process on the earth, and R, it prevents an increase in the population caused by continuous reproduction. Here also both are true, and yes, R is the correct explanation of the A, that is assertion. So our answer will be the A1 from the above options. Next, assertion, consciousness or a response to stimuli is a defining property of living organism. The option is and the reason is human being is the only creature to possess self-consciousness. So here answer will be A is correct, but R is not correct, because self-consciousness is the property of all the living organism, not just of human. Okay. The next, metabolism is the sum total of anabolism and catabolism. Okay, we can say that it is true, and the reason is diverse type of metabolic reaction occurs simultaneously in the living organism. Yes, that is also true, but here it is not explaining it. So we can say that answer will be the B1, that A and R both are true, but R is not the correct explanation of the A. Next, the living organism are self-replicating, evolving and self-regulating interactive system capable of responding to external stimuli. Okay, and reason, hierarchy of organizational complexity is shown at all levels. So what will be the answer? Yes, answer is that both are correct, but R is not the correct explanation of their assertion. Okay, because here the interaction results in a emergent properties at higher level of organization. So that is true for the hierarchy of organizational complexity at all level, but it doesn't explain the first statement. The next, linear binomial system of animal classification is essentially an artificial system, yet it has become a natural system. And the reason, similarities forming the basis of linear system are indicative of genetic relationship. Here A is correct, but R is not correct. Why? Because the binomial system of animal classification given by Linnaeus is an artificial system, as it is based on locomotion, type and the absence of the chlorophyll, and it doesn't show the genetic relationship or the phylogeny. That's why it is considered as the false. Next question. There are 7 obligate categories in the hierarchy of taxonomy. Okay. Other categories of similar type can be called as an intermediate category. Yes, here both are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. Why? Because the obligate categories used in the classification, as we know that they are from species to kingdom. But here in the most major categories, sometimes subcategories like subspecies or varieties are added for the clear distinction. Okay, they are considered as an intermediate category. But here we can't say that it is explaining the first assertion. Okay. Next question. Hierarchical system of classification is useful to reduce volume description and catalog of the organism. Okay, it is true. And the reason, characters of larger category like division are not repeated for the smaller lower category, family and the order. Yeah, here it is also true. And yes, it is the explanation of the assertion that hierarchical system of classification helps to reduce the description of volume in catalog of plants and animal. This is because characters for higher categories are not repeated for lower categories. For example, like Canis familiaris is the common dog. Let's take an example here. It is of the dog that Canis familiaris. It is a common dog and it belongs with the family Canidae. And here Canis is the genus. It is also applied for the wolf, jackal and others for the same family. Okay. Now next one, 41. Species is a group of individual with fundamental similarities. Yes, it is true. Okay. And R, Indica, Leo, tuberosum represents such a group of individual. Yes, here both are true, but it is not the correct explanation. R is not the correct explanation of the R. So both are true, but R is not the correct explanation of assertion. Now next one, 42. Assertion, taxonomic studies required correct classification and identification of organism. Okay, that is true. And reason, taxonomic studies are useful in knowing our bioresources and their diversity. Here both are true, but R is not the explanation. Okay, taxonomic studies of various species of plants, animals and other organisms are useful in various industry like agriculture, forest, and in general in knowing our bioresources and the diversity. Okay, so that is true. These studies will require correct classification and identification, and these are the fundamental and essential for training in systematics. Okay, so the information gathered is stored along with the specimen for future studies. So they are true but not the correct explanation. Okay, now 43rd question. Now this 43rd question have one sentence. You have to read that sentence, and after reading you have to give the different answers for different question. Okay, so let's read it. We are surrounded by living and non-living things. All animals and plants are living things, and biology is the study of these living things. A cat playing with the ball is obviously living. A pigeon flying from the tree to tree is also a living thing. Sometimes it is not as easy to decide. Plants are living things, but they do not play with the balls or fly. If something is living, it will carry out all the 7 characteristics like a movement, breathing or a respiration, excretion, growth, sensitivity and reproduction. Some non-living things shows 1 or 2 of the 7 characteristics. You have already studied all these things. Okay, like crystals such as ice crystals forming on a window grow bigger if the conditions are right, but still they cannot be categorized as the living. Okay, so some questions are asked from these. So let's answer it. Which of the following is the defining characteristic of all living organisms? Options are A. Growth, B. Ability to make sound, C. Reproduction, and D. Response to external stimuli. So what is the answer? Yes, answer is the D1. Response to external stimuli. Next, the most important feature of all living system is to, okay, options are given. Utilize oxygen to generate energy, replicate the genetic information, produce gametes, and the last, utilize solar energy for metabolic activity. Your answer is B. Replicate the genetic information. Third, in which of the following metabolic reaction takes place? Options. In living organism? Yes. Both living and non-living? No. In isolated self-raised system? Yes. So here the answer will be the D, both A and C. Fourth, why reproduction cannot be considered as an inclusive defining property, the characteristic of all living organism? Options. Non-living organism also reproduce? No. Many living organisms are sterile? Yes. Reproduction is a synonyms to growth in all organisms? No. Both A and B. So which is the correct answer? Yes, the correct answer is a B1. Okay. Next, which of the following aspect is an exclusive characteristic of living things? Options. Isolated metabolic reaction occur in vitro. Okay. Increase in mass for inside only. Okay. Perception of events happening in the environment and their memory. And the fourth, increase in mass by accumulation of material both on the surface as well as internally. So what is the right answer? Yes, the right answer is the C1. Perception of events happening in the environment and in their memory. Okay, now another question here. The question is, study the following, the flow chart given below and answer the question that follow. Species, genus, A, order, B, phylum, division, C. So here alphabets are given, and on the basis of that they have asked some of the question. So you have to answer is, so what is, choose the incorrect match from here. So options are A, it is the family, B, that is the class, C, that is the kingdom, and A again includes monocots and dicots. So what will be the answer? Yes, answer is the D1. It includes, because it is the incorrect. Rest 3 are the correct one. Then the C, just observe C. C is the last one. The taxonomic category C includes, here the names are given, and as we know that C is the kingdom. So fungi is the kingdom, Monera is the kingdom, Protista is also kingdom. So our answer will be all of this. Okay. Now which of the following is not a taxon but a category? Options are given. Options are A, division, B, dicotyledon, C, angiosperm, and D, polypetally. So what will be the answer? Yes, the answer is the A, that is the division. It is not the taxon but the category. Fourth one, which of the following has a real existence? So options are genus, species, family, order, and answer is the B, that is the species. Why it is said so? Because according to the biological concept of species, new species is formed from the existing species, thus it has the real existence. The last question of this video, the suffix phyta indicates what? So options are A, family, B, orders, C, class, and D, division. So answer is the D. Yes, it is the D, that is the division. Division is a category including closely related classes, and the name of the division ends with the phyta. Let's take an example like a spermatophyta. Okay, so that was all about the chapter 1. Now we will go with the chapter number 2 in our next video, and for the update don't forget to subscribe and like and click on the bell button. Okay, thank you.